Hello everyone and welcome back to another fantastic day that is dawning right now. Listening to some beautiful tunes, the sun is going up. At least no ship is being destroyed as we're looking around, so we can just enjoy a peaceful morning and think about our next steps that we want to do on our way to, well, world domination, of course. So in the last episode we finished more or less our oil and electricity production, and that means that finally we can store some oil here in our oil harbor, and for the first time also people have electricity, at least the people in this surrounding here. We're playing without a mod here, so as we can see we have the vanilla style electrical streets here, and those engineers of course are probably going to be pretty happy about that. She's not looking happy, but I know she is happy on the inside, right? We still have the problem here with the workers. That is because first of all, we've upgraded a lot of buildings in the last couple of episodes. Also we have a lot of buildings like these here, the shipyards, that require a lot of workers. So what we can do now, or we should do, is upgrading all of my farmers, or most of them. So I'm just going ahead and upgrading those guys here. There we still have a few more people, a few more farmers, especially here in my harbor area. We should probably not have any farmers anymore. It's just, it doesn't befit a city of this size, right? And there we have now a positive workforce again. I could of course upgrade more farmers. Not doing that yet now, but we can do this soon, because here I can now soon get rid of the grain farms. Right, I mean, they look fantastic, no doubt about that. It's beautiful, warm summer, light is coming in, sunshine on my farms, right? But they're a thing of the past since we have the docklands now, and I would really like to utilize that. Of course, we could also just get the grain farms on one of the other islands, but then I would have to conquer it. This one here, and I would have to hold it, and we cannot really hold any more islands for the moment because I'm out of influence here, so we are severely limited by that. We do, however, have quite some bricks now finally stored. That means that I can now focus on my next production chain. It's not the heavy weapons factory yet. What we can really do, what we could do, is the steam shipyard that needs some electricity there as well. So let's build this power plant here now. There we have the next one, so two of them are working fine. Oh, and what I can see is it definitely does require some tracks, of course. That's fine. Also here we still can squeeze in some two more houses. I hope they get the marketplace reach. So if we build a paved road all the way down here, it could work. It works perfect. So we can upgrade those guys then. That's something. Also, let's have a look at our next production chain, which is the spectacles. It's going to be quite a big one. For that, I'm already preparing another clipper. I might also have a look up here. Yes, because we're going to need a few trade ships for that. I could also have a look at Archie there right now. He's still not selling clippers. He's selling an oil tanker. We don't need that for now. I do need to get my brass production running now, right? So the glass we already produce, not that much though, so I will have to reinforce that as well. And very important now is the brass. Now for the brass we do need something. We need the brass for the spectacles and for the steam motors, right? That is a very important one. That is something that we need for all our steamships. Without that we cannot build battleships and battle cruisers. So we need zinc and copper. Well, those two are rather rare in this game. Let's just have a look around. We have 2 zinc on Hillmont. We have 1 zinc and 1 copper, 1 copper and 1 copper. That means we have 3 zinc and 3 copper in our surrounding, which is pretty lucky, I'd say. The only thing we need is some resources, and for that I'm preparing now some clippers with those building resources. And also some workers on them, right? So each one of them takes 25 workers. Here we need 20, here we need 50, we have that. Here we need 50, we have that. Here we need 1, we have that easily. So we should have everything ready for that. What we still don't need is the brass smeltery. This is something that gets boosted by electricity. Now it's very dirty building. It's a very dirty building, and I don't really want to have that too close to any of my city buildings, but we have some space over here, and while the electricity is probably not getting this far, even though we might still have a look at that, nah, it's still not getting this far. I'm going to have the brass smeltery over here. So brass is something that I really don't want to import, and I'd rather produce it myself, and we don't necessarily need to boost it, right, with electricity. It's just not necessary since we don't need that much of it. We have 1 minute for that, so we do need, I think, around 6, and that's it.
To punish you, but if that's what it takes.
Alright, let's get rid of that road here to squeeze in that warehouse that I want to have in this area. This is unfortunately, there's no way to make this any different, right? There we have the 6 of them. Let's build the warehouse. I'm going to upgrade the warehouse then right away as well. And the only thing we now would need is still the fire station. For these ones. Now the fire station in that case here is also going to apply for the heavy weapon factory then, right? And all of them, well, they don't need then the steam motors. And for the steam motors, I'm also preparing something else. Over here, this one should have the electricity though, and it has. And steam motor factories are not that bad, right? So they are not the worst thing. There's definitely worse stuff than the steam motor factories. So it's okay to have them close to the city. They don't pollute and they do need electricity. So 2 things that we need to consider here. And I don't want to stress my oil too much there. We have 2 power plants. The oil should be going down already. And so I really don't want to have to push electricity to this side there because it's just unaffordable. For that, what we're going to do is now I'm going ahead. We are already importing now logs as well. So I'm going to increase that to, I'm going to double this one most likely, right? We need a lot of logs for production chains and stuff like that. Logs being now boosted, perfect. And that means that I can finally get rid of all of the lumberjack huts and sawmills in this area for now. Also, that warehouse there, let's get rid of that. Saving a bit of more space. Plus, it wasn't looking really good, right? It's better to get rid of all of that. I think we still have more. There we have it. And I think that's it. Fantastic. The only thing we now need is those sawmills once again somewhere. So over here, why not have them here in this little corner? We have a bit of space there and we probably just need 4 of them anyway.
Ship constructed.
We're going to upgrade that warehouse here because it's going to be quite loaded. Probably will need another warehouse here still. Yeah, let's go with another warehouse in this area too. It's especially useful here because there we have the beach area then. Or some further beach buildings that we might need, like fishermen and stuff like that. Alrighty, so the timber is still coming in now. We are getting another harbor attack. It's just a battlecruiser passing by, hopefully. And not something that is a direct threat. This is a direct threat. So this is something... There's Spente again. She's probably taking an island of ours. With that fleet here, by the way, she could take my island. Yep. And I think she will. Yep, this is Spente too, so I think she has a go at Lagar now. She doesn't have the shares here though, so it might be that she just wants to take the shares, like last time, right? They're taking only shares for now. I'm pretty sure it's because of influence, because they can't defend those islands. That's the strategy behind it. She's got the battleship though, so a battleship probably can take out all of them. At least it was peaceful for some 8 minutes before the next attack comes in. And this is our coffee island, so yeah, it might be necessary to really start importing coffee soon. Let's just wait it out and see what happens here. Very smart indeed. My towers are not in range for her, so she really doesn't care. She just crushes this one. It's down. But she still has to take down these towers here. And she will take it down. As we can see, the morale is crumbling once again. No chance here to actually defend ourselves against that force. Perhaps one more ship is going down. Very good. At least one more ship we took with us. And what is she doing now? Taking the shares or the island? Brave people indeed. She's only taking the shares. Very good. Even though she has destroyed those towers here. So, after all, let's rebuild this one real quick. After all, I would have to import now more things again, like weapons. We don't have any weapons anymore. Nope. In Lagar, so this is not looking good right now. I guess we probably can't hold this island there at the moment. She's just too good with her ships. One of my clippers is ready. Angel Claire.
Under attack.
Let's continue building some more warships there. We have 31 influence, so I can still afford a few more of them, right? Righto. This one here we let it stay there, so it can defend my northern side. And I also have still quite a few ships down here in Gorgino, so we are still protecting this. And speaking about shares, I'm pretty sure, yes, we could probably, yep, take one of Willie's shares there once again to boost our income further. Very good. Now, let's just check about my docklands. I think we have leveled up something. Yes, the sausage is now in here as well. With the sausage, we got the grain in. Not a whole lot, though. And the soap that we're still now getting. So logs is full, and that makes it possible for us to probably build another export office. Very good.
Is under attack.
And let's just have this one right next to the oil.
Your island is under attack.
Cloud River. So once again, yep, it's this one. They are taking this one again and again and just switching shares. It's Princess Ching and Dante here. I don't know. They're just seeing as kind of sport, I guess. And yeah, they're just taking the share, so I don't worry about that too much. I do need to get the chocolate. So the chocolate is something for the coffee, right? 1,800 we need to import. I should have bread, sausage, and soap we are getting in right now. Or getting out. That is probably not a good trade-off. Nope, absolutely not. So for chocolate, we don't have a decent good at the moment, as we can see. Right, I would need to level up those thingies first. And I don't have any advanced items at the moment to provide for that. Right, this space we have though. Let's have the blueprints for the motor assembly lines in this area. So as we can see, there's the electricity. So I can probably squeeze in one like that. And the other one like that. Oh, wait a second. Nah, that's it. Right, so two of them. We never will need more than two. They're really powerful. And if I need them, then we have some more space in this area. The warehouse is there. All of that is fine. The only thing we now need is zinc and copper. That's what my clipper is for. So let's just go ahead. Have the... I think we have enough timber. Oh no, we actually don't have enough timber over there. And they do need reinforced concrete and windows as well. And quite a lot of that as well. And then let's take some steel beams. Let's get this one to Hillmont. That's for 2 zinc deposits. Oh, Willy. Getting back a share here. Right, I can't purchase it back right now, so we need to wait there the 7 minutes. The other ones were... Alright, destroyed another ship here. She's really taking the naval superiority here because she has these battle cruisers and they're just insane when it comes to strength. I need to hurry up there. In this area, I just am way too slow, I think, to get to the battleships. Spamming heavy warships is not going to do it forever. Unfortunately. The grain import was succeeded, I think. Yes. So here, let's get rid of those grain farms there. Righto. At least only those for now. So that we can continue with a few more houses. Let's expand the city.
Ship constructed.
This is pretty far away now, is it? Nah, it's still fine, especially when we have some paved road going all the way up there. It should be fine. And there we have a copper deposit. That's something we're going to need now. Right, so I'm going to need some space here for that warehouse. So this is the end. Ah, unfortunately this one is right at the mountain, so no access. Let's build all of them. Let's also build that warehouse here. We're going to need it soon. And there we have the copper deposit. Perfect. I should have a second clipper ready somewhere. There's the beef. There is my second clipper that we finished. Oh, and another big trade was coming in just now with more grain now. Perfect. More logs. The pig heads are full. The potatoes are full. Yeah, potato farms is really not something that we need anymore. Unfortunately, we haven't upgraded any more items for now.
Ready for a challenge.
So there's my clipper once again, and let's get cracking. We do need to, oh yeah, okay, one clipper is not going to do it in this area. Some timber. Let's get all of this over to Tranquil View, and I just hope we have some leftover bricks. I think we have. Clipper number 1 arrived. Let's get cracking on the zinc that we have in this area. So I think we have it down here. Both of them. Perfect. Both of them are here. Unfortunately, what I can say right now is that we probably will need to get rid of these 2 farmers there. Otherwise, there is no room for it. Very good. Also, never forget the newspaper. Let's keep the +5 here, and the rest is just as usual. So we do save some. I could actually go down on 10% here. So we save quite a lot of... What is going on? Bente. We do save some influence here, right? And we still have a fantastic income. No problem. There's the zinc. So the zinc in this case is working. We still have some bricks over. I'm also taking the rest of it that we have. And yeah, let's also take some timber with us. Can never hurt to have more timber. Let's get this to Tranquil View. There's 2 ships on this way now. So as we can see, it's getting a bit more complicated here with all the rare materials, righto. The brass smelter is going to do a good job. We have the steam motors, so they're going to produce that right away. We have enough steel, at least last time I checked. No, we don't have enough steel. We have a steel... Oh. Very negative at the moment. We have enough iron, so I think the culprit might be the coal. Yes, coal is absolutely down here. Last time I checked, we have some coal in Ronstadt. I have 3 coal mines working so far. We're going to have another one now working in this area too. And there might even be another problem, and that is most likely what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, there is a trade route. Oh, the coal is still working. This one is not working though. There is a new ship now on this one, but that one here, where's the ship for that? It's coming in right now. With quite a lot of coal as well. Seems to be not enough. We need more coal. We still have... Actually, we have a coal deposit here and a coal deposit here in Tranquil View. I could use this as well. And the second clipper is coming in as we speak. And I think then only here the copper is we need, and for that we need the reinforced concrete and the windows. Alright, it's close, but we can do it. Yeah, we have the warehouses for that. The coal mines have been built. The zinc and the copper is also working. So now we just get the windows, reinforced concrete, and whoop, I think that's it, right? So let's just get all of that over here to Ronstadt, where we can finish the next copper, and then we have everything, and then we only need a trade route, and for that we already have a clipper, this one. I think we're going to need 2 clippers though. Let's just have a look. Oh, we just have charter routes. I think charter routes for something like this is pretty good, because we need quite a lot of islands here, right? And for that I can have the zinc. In Hillmond we only have the zinc, so I'm going with this one here as a charter route. Off it goes. And then we have Tranquil View, which has a lot of resources. This thing goes with Ronstadt, so then I'm going to create a new trade route. And this is going to have 3 harbors: Tranquil View, Ronstadt, and Vandermark. And in Tranquil View, we are going to say, let's take the copper, the coal, and then the zinc and the copper, right? And in Ronstadt, we only take the copper, and in Vandermark, we unload everything. In Ronstadt, we can also load more coal, because I think we have too much of that. Fantastic. So this should be on the way then. We have a free ship. That is the Angel Claire that is already waiting in one of the harbors. And here we just finish now this last one. And then we should have everything for our brass production. Boy, that's a lot of work for one resource, for one product that we need, right? There we have it. The copper right next to the warehouse already. Perfect. This is now working too. The ship is already working on that as well. The clipper we get back home to Vandemark. Workforce-wise, we are really fine off. I just want to check also, yeah, production-wise, we could have seen, or we have seen better days, I think. I hope that with the coal that's coming in now, we are stabilizing our steel production. We could import coal though, right? I could do this, and I could use sails, for example. We don't need that many sails anymore. So I could say 300 to 300. Let's do that. Ah, yes, and Willie thought he would be safe, but nope. Let's take back the share here. And let's just check the other ones here. Princess Ching, this is... It would be okay. We have Hibiscus Path, where I already have one share, but it's costing 600,000 now, so it's not that great. Oh! And another bigger attack coming right in here. Gorgino. Of course, we have no chance, really. She has these battleships. Even Princess Ching doesn't have them yet. Right? And Bente has these crank battleships, and I can't keep up with them, to be honest. What is going on? Engineers are really unhappy right now. Something is missing. The rum is missing. The rum should never be missing. We have 2 trade ships on this, and for some reasons it's looking actually pretty good. There's one coming. I think we just need to expand our rum production then as well. Alright, but other than that, we should be golden. So let's just do this as well. We have enough farmers here still, so I would like to go ahead and build 3 more of these farms. Let's make all of them, to be honest, right? So we have 6 more of them. And then I just could go ahead here and get a few more of these rum distilleries. Let's also upgrade those 2 warehouses so they can keep up with that. We do need some more jornaleros in the area, so I have a marketplace. And we could just have now also another district in Ravenna, which is growing. A good thing.
Is under attack.
Okay, Gorgino, they're taking this, I think, but only for the share, right? I'm not expecting a real takeover here. And we need to focus on other things. That's that one. There we can have it. Yep, the marketplace. A chapel, perhaps, also close by.
Left ruins behind.
And then some more houses here. And here.
Your people can't hold out much
Some
longer.
more blocks.
Part of me I never wanted to explore.
She has defeated my island. Has she taken it over? She has taken it over. Okay, this time she has taken over my island. Bent to them, you really. We do lose a trade route because of that, and it was my cement trade route. Alright, after dozens of tic-tacs, dozens of going back and forth with the shares, she has really taken my island over. I'm coming back at her. I'm really coming back at her. I need to take something. This one here, probably. There is my limestone on it, right? So for now, we could get the limestone from the Docklands, I guess. Yes, the cement, right? So that is something. I do need a new trade, though. Trade contract for that. I don't have that anywhere else. It's really just this island there, or... Nope, it's really just this island. So in that case, I will have to go back at her with that. Another day's over. We've done quite a lot of stuff. The copper and zinc should be coming in now, step by step. There we have it, the first ones. So it's also time for me, first of all, to finish this copper. We also get some copper on Vandemark itself. And now we can just go for my first brass smelteries. The warehouse is there. Let's build the first 3 of them. Very expensive, very, very expensive buildings. And yep, the brass is coming in. Our second last step, then it's the steam motors, and then it's onwards to the battleships. Stay tuned.